Hello, everyone. Today, we will discover some of the most unbelievable and intense moments captured on camera from around the world. Don't look away, because the 19th moment will absolutely amaze you. Let's get started. Are the waves too strong or is the barrier too weak? Whatever the reason, no moment is worth trading your own safety. On July 1st, 2026 in Mexico, local residents joined hands to make their way through the violent floodwaters. A beautiful testament to human solidarity. Oh my God! Massive waves smashed directly into a U.S. military facility, tearing the doors open and flooding inside in just a matter of seconds.
Jake, are you okay? Get out of here!
Just a tiny mistake in front of an alligator over 10 feet long is enough to cause danger. Wildlife always requires distance and expert handling. Just a few seconds of shaking turned a peaceful store into complete chaos when the magnitude 7.5 earthquake struck Venezuela on June 24th. On June 24th, 2026, a powerful magnitude 7.5 earthquake shook Venezuela, causing chaotic scenes as thousands of residents fled in panic. When an LPG tanker catches fire, do not stay behind to film. Move far away in the upwind direction, warn others, and call the fire department immediately.
Ôi trời ơi, cái tiếng gì mà nghe là cái rầm một phát đấy nhỉ? Em ở trong làng mà rồi độ hóng cao hơn độ hớt. Việc nhà thì chưa xong.
From levels 5 to 6, houses begin to shake. By levels 7 to 9, structures can collapse like paper. On July 6, 2026, massive floods in China caused severe economic losses and forced the emergency evacuation of tens of thousands of people. After more than 5 years of construction, before the $1.02 billion project in Laos could even begin operations, Saddle Dam D collapsed, releasing billions of gallons of water and submerging over 1,400 homes. The majestic Three Gorges Dam, with its 8 floodgates open, creates a massive white wall of water. Whitewater kayaking requires more than just courage. Life jackets, helmets, professional guides, and excellent coordination are essential. In January 2026 in Argentina, waves over 16 feet high suddenly slammed into the coastline, leaving thousands of tourists with no time to react. I would love to hear from you. Please share where you are watching from and how your day is going. And next are a few more terrifying moments when the earthquake shook Venezuela on June 24th, sounding like thousands of trains running through at once.
Observen.
On the water, even a tiny mistake can lead to severe consequences. Fortunately, he is safe. Just half a foot away, he managed to dodge a lightning strike that is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Don't believe in luck? These near-miss escape moments might make you think twice. In June 2026, in China, a sudden flood surged through a residential area, sweeping away furniture and houses in just seconds.
लेकिन वो नहीं यार वो बोलता पीछे से निकला आगे से निकला है यार.
Going back to 2011, a massive earthquake of around magnitude 9.0 shook Japan in March, triggering a horrific tsunami that swept away houses and tossed cars around like toys. In Hawaii, waves can reach up to 45 feet, making it one of the most violent sea areas in the U.S. Have you ever been there? Looking at the way he reacted, it is as if he were a true professional martial artist. In January 2024 in Myanmar, a mining waste dam suddenly collapsed, releasing nearly 793 million gallons of water onto the mining site in just a few minutes. A waterspout suddenly made landfall in San Remo, Italy. How is the weather where you live today? Share it with me.
Oh my God!
Oh my! That is why fishermen always deserve appreciation. Out at sea, they face massive waves, and even near the shore, they can still encounter risky tsunami surges. Headphones can block out warning sounds, but they can't block an oncoming train. How many points out of 10 would you give this guy? Japan is among the countries with the most earthquakes in the world, and the magnitude 7.4 earthquake in April 2026 is a clear example of its intensity.
A resguardo todo.
Oh my God. What? And
Wow!
there's a rainbow from
If
the
you find
spray?
this
Is
moment
real
interesting,
life?
please leave the number 5 in the
What? And
comments
there's a rainbow
section.
from the spray? Is this real life?
To conquer massive waves, athletes need not only courage but also skills, experience, and lightning-fast reflexes. When a lithium-ion battery overheats or experiences thermal runaway, it will explode. Stop using it immediately if the battery swells, leaks, or becomes unusually hot. In November 2025 in the Philippines, walls of water higher than rooftops continuously battered the coast of Catanduanes. Completely unexpected. Just 35 cubic feet of seawater weighs nearly 2,300 pounds. Rushing at a speed of around 22 miles per hour. A wave can shatter glass doors in the blink of an eye. You are witnessing a rare one-in-a-billion moment, a surfer riding alongside hundreds of dolphins.
Hi, Eddie. What are you doing?
Peyton, stay back.
On June 22, 2026, baseball-sized hail and 70 miles per hour strong winds shattered windows and devastated Nebraska. USA. In San Diego, California. A car collided with a fire hydrant, creating a massive water column nearly 80 feet high, shooting straight into the sky. In October 2025, Storm Amy swept through Galway, Ireland, with wind gusts nearing 92 miles per hour, creating violent waves offshore.
Can't believe he opened the door.
Bear, down! He's trying to open the door. Get out of my car!
Get back, you ain't gonna pull him out.
A bear opened a door, climbed inside, and rummaged through multiple cars in Tennessee. It seems this visitor simply forgot his keys and snacks. Next are violent eruptions and intense shock waves from volcanoes. Wishing you a very exciting experience. On June 18, 2026, at Zaragoza Station in Mexico, a man accidentally dropped his walking cane onto the tracks, causing electrical sparks. Fortunately, no one was injured. On Pag Island, Croatia, strong winds turned a peaceful harbor into a giant washing machine, tossing boats into each other amidst the rough seas. About 8,000 miles away from the U.S., heavy rain in Arunachal Pradesh turned the water flow into a violent mudslide within minutes, a flash flood warning for the Himalayas. How impressive. Amidst Storm Gareth, the HMS Sutherland still sliced through the waves even as coastal winds in the UK reached 65 miles per hour. In June 2026, about 7,700 miles away from New York, heavy rain triggered flash floods in Keyi Panyor, sweeping away more than 20 residential buildings. Standing strong for over 60 years, the Siemens-Chapori Railway Bridge finally collapsed under the violent power of nature on June 28.
आणि आजची तारीख 1 जुलै 2026.
I really want to know where my viewers are watching from on the world map. Please leave your location in the comments. In just a few seconds, the waves at Mavericks, as powerful as giant walls of water, rose nearly 50 feet high and crashed straight onto the shore.
It's not happenstance that Brian and Holly have.
Unbelievable! If I were a traffic police officer, the driver of the white car would definitely face a heavy fine. Fortunately, the driver is safe.
Lần trước đã bị một lần rồi, thôi bảo là chắc chắn, không thì thôi. Ui.
Oh my God! A collision on a crowded street in Taiwan on June 27th, 2026. What lesson did you learn from this moment? It is so heartwarming to see that love for animals is always around us. Please hit like and leave the number 9 in the comments if you love them too.
He's waking up. Get ready, get ready. It's gonna be a triple breach. Get ready. It's gonna be a triple breach.
Wow, what a spectacular sight. It absolutely amazed viewers in Canada. Have you ever been there? On June 28th in Washington, a transformer malfunctioned and exploded. Fortunately, no one was injured. Two days prior, in Japan. It is hard to imagine how powerful the water flow must have been to rip open the ground like that. Like an awakening giant, millions of pounds of earth and rock poured down into the valley like a mudslide, putting CG Block Point at risk of flash floods. a game meant for the brave. But safety must always come first. Please wear protective gear, and authorities need to ensure public protection. In Florida, powerful winds swept through a massive ship, measuring around 1,110 feet long and weighing over 154,000 gross tons, sending furniture flying everywhere on board. Fortunately, he escaped safely, but he should still be penalized for illegally crossing the railway tracks. On the afternoon of June 25th in Georgia, the dramatic moment, a train collided with a truck, threw the entire area into chaos. Luckily, the driver was rescued just in time. God was watching over him. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how many points would you give this driver? With just a single subscribe click, you will always be the first to witness the most incredible moments in the world. In China, a sudden explosion shattered and sent glass flying, knocking a motorcyclist down onto the road. Fortunately, they are all safe. At close range, the downdraft from a helicopter's rotors can reach up to 200 miles per hour, powerful enough to blow away hundreds of cars. In late June 2026, more than 4,000 people participated in a super typhoon response drill in an Asian country. What do these emergency drills look like in the U.S.? The giant collapsed just a second after the students walked past. God was protecting them. Amidst the roaring floodwaters in Pakistan, a man risked his life to save a dog. Don't forget to hit share to spread this heartwarming act.
Where's the owner?
At Nazaré, waves can reach up to 100 feet high. Where a single mistake comes with a heavy price, absolutely do not attempt this without professional training and a rescue team. On June 11th, 2026, in Illinois, USA, an EF1 tornado made everything in sight nearly disappear. Truly beyond imagination. A truck weighing up to 60,000 pounds ran a red light and crashed into a Tesla. Fortunately, the driver is safe, but always follow traffic laws and maintain a safe speed. Oh my God! Who do you think was at fault in this situation? Did you know? This gentle creature weighing over 2,000 pounds is actually a close relative of elephants, as both evolved from a common ancient ancestor. How impressive! When spring arrives, the California Strait becomes a pathway, with thousands of blue whales heading toward the cooler waters of the North Pacific. In the UK, a BMW flew off a roundabout at 142 miles per hour. Please follow traffic laws, because just one mistake can endanger many lives. Fortunately, the driver is safe. In the UK, a BMW flew off a roundabout at 142 miles per hour. Please follow traffic laws, because just one mistake can endanger many lives. Fortunately, the driver is safe.
Whoa!
A torrent of mud and rock roared down into the Alpine Valley, carrying earth and stone like a giant wall, sweeping away everything in its path. Heavy rain flooded numerous roads, and drivers quickly stepped in to help a woman who was being washed away. This scene truly moved me. Perhaps that was one of the most violent moments captured during the powerful magnitude 7.5 earthquake that struck Venezuela on June 24th. Wow. 4 waterspouts appeared at the same time over a lake in the Philippines. Have you ever witnessed such a rare sight? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on rare moments around the world every day. On March 12th, near the port of Qasr, Iraq, 2 oil tankers caught fire intensely, threatening to spill toxic oil into the sea, destroying marine life and coastlines.
Minot and Vandenberg Air Force Bases conducted an operation used an intercontinental ballistic missile pulled randomly from a silo on Minot, which was then transported and reassembled at Vandenberg. and launched a weapons system, providing valuable data to ensure a safe, secure, and effective nuclear.
In just a split second, a car lost control and crashed straight into a bus stop, sending debris flying everywhere. Fortunately, everyone managed to dodge it in time. On June 14, 2026, a collision incident occurred in China. Always slow down, double-check your accelerator and your brakes when driving.
We've got 12 hours to go.
The structural endurance of this bridge is truly impressive. In Kayenta, Utah, strong winds blew a waterfall backwards into the sky, making the red cliffs look like they were breathing out white silk ribbons. Wow, what a spectacular sight. Did you know? Humpback whales can live for over 80 years, grow up to 60 feet long, and weigh nearly 90,000 pounds. A true giant of the ocean. Just seconds after the tremors, the entire building collapsed like dominoes, forcing residents to race against time to escape. In another moment, everything was going normally until the water in the swimming pool suddenly splashed violently, the first sign that made everyone realize the ground was shaking. That is why American experts advise against building houses right on the edge of the coastline. On June 23, 2026, heavy rain swept through Oklahoma. In this kind of weather, staying indoors and enjoying a cup of coffee is the wisest choice. Mammothous clouds bulged out like hundreds of giant buns, covering the sky over Berlin.
Bridge collapse.
Eastbound 10, post mile 102.
Heavy rain didn't just flood the roads. On July 19th in California, it tore away about 30 feet of a highway bridge.
Repeat, 4 miles west of Desert Sound.
Bueno, dejé de trabajar.
It seems this seal wanted to try being a scuba diver, so he casually borrowed the man's mask and snorkel. How spectacular! At Lake Berryessa, the glory hole woke up like a giant funnel, swallowing excess water to protect the dam. Do you know that place? The student pulled the wrong lever, causing the main parachute to cut away, but managed to deploy the reserve chute in time. This proves that staying calm and proper training are matters of life and death. Oh dear, a police officer faced a tricky situation with a giant pumpkin in Ohio. If it were you, how would you handle it? Tornadoes form when warm, humid air meets cold air currents and spinning winds. If strong enough, they can move inland at an extremely fast pace. Every breeding season, millions of red crabs cross the island simultaneously, creating a crawling river heading straight for the sea. Don't wait for machinery to malfunction to think about safety. A single inspection and the right protective gear can determine the whole outcome. In just a few seconds, a peaceful house turned into a rushing torrent. Fortunately, the man managed to escape the danger just in time. In Hawaii, the Kilauea volcano turned the sky into a giant fountain of fire, shooting lava up to a height of about 1,300 feet. Which scene impressed you the most? Please leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to keep exploring unbelievable things around the world. See you next time. Which scene impressed you the most? Please leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to keep exploring unbelievable things around the world. See you next time.
Qui est derrière moi, eh bien il pleure les pierres. Et pleurer les pierres, quand on est dans le couloir du goûter, ça veut dire...
The herd of cattle today looked like accidental passengers. A lesson that transporting livestock always demands safety and careful driving. In your opinion, does the fault lie with the driver or the shop owners who opened their stores encroaching on the sidewalk? In just a split second, a bull standing still by the roadside suddenly charged, tossing a motorcyclist before he could even react. In Kozlani, a burning crane suddenly exploded, hurling a flaming tire toward emergency responders. Fortunately, the consequences were not more severe. Flash floods can sweep away people and vehicles in just seconds. If it were me, I would abandon the vehicle, head for high ground, and absolutely never attempt to cross the current. Wow, nature is truly spectacular. A terrifying moment when rising flash floods carried debris across a bridge in China in June 2026. In just a matter of seconds, waves higher than 33 feet roared as if they wanted to swallow the embankment, leaving viewers completely awed. Oh dear. That is why American experts often advise constructing safe, covered parking structures.
I hope nobody's walking on the road. Don't walk on the sidewalk, anybody.
Especially for older drivers, please maintain your distance and check your mirrors and blind spots before changing lanes. Being a few seconds slower is better than trading off the entire journey. In a gorilla family, overstepping the line gets you a quick reminder from the big brother, no parent-teacher meeting needed.
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
We're almost done.
With just a single over-rev of the engine, a seemingly normal test run instantly turned into a moment that left everyone in total shock. Fantastic. Wishing all SOHA viewers great health and lots of luck. How would you rate this girl's actions? On July 1st, heavy rain and hail poured down on Guntersville, northern Alabama, accompanied by wind gusts and dense thunder and lightning, causing visibility to drop severely. As soon as 3 small dogs appeared, the 2 thieves immediately fled. Sometimes courage is not about size, but a bark at the right time.
There's somebody running onto the track. What the? My God! Oh my God! Oh, that was awesome!
Oh my goodness. Giant hail almost the size of a fist and powerful winds reaching around 60 miles per hour swept through northern New South Wales. In Brazil, thousands of spiders suddenly covered the sky, creating a bizarre sight like a rain of spiders in broad daylight.
Aquela vez que o Eric gravou, né, cara? Aquela outra vez estava mais infestado, agora não tem tanto.
The heat wave in Europe is causing an increase in traffic incidents. Please drive safely and follow traffic regulations. The deer didn't just stop by to ask for corn. He also turned the fence into a racetrack to compete with the kids, and it seems he never once thought about letting them win.
Un fantastico pase de Vite para Milda.
Heavy rain and thunderstorms caused localized flooding in several areas of South Florida on July 1st, 2026. Hundreds of gannets dove down to catch fish in Newfoundland, Canada. Have you ever witnessed such a moment? A narrow, snow-covered road leaves no room for mistakes. Slowing down, maintaining distance, and yielding at the right time can prevent unfortunate incidents. Behind the chase is the instinct to hunt and protect territory. The more you panic, the easier it is to stimulate them and become a target.
Are you okay?
Wow. The log curves like a gateway of nature, while the duck family becomes unexpected guests stepping into a beautiful sunset painting. In Russia, strong winds near 55 miles per hour ripped off a store's roof, showing how an incorrect installation can turn a storm into a disaster in just seconds.
Ой-ой-ой. Пипец. Ё-моё. Ужас. Да, ужас, как страшно. Кошмар какой.
A dash cam captured the moment a normal sky suddenly turned violent as a tornado appeared right in front of the driver.
There he goes.
Just not plug any of your household appliances directly into the generator. Follow the...
That truck still over, the guy's still in that truck.
In Massachusetts, USA, a pickup truck plummeted 15 feet into a river. A teenage boy luckily escaped through the back window and swam to shore. Hope you always have enjoyable experiences watching the videos. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to catch the next episode.
So the thing about this is it's not going to let it out. Yeah, pick it up. God damn it. Cannot believe it.